What up, your boy Mo back with another video. So, Lumix S9, my thoughts on this little, small beast of a camera. So, coming from the FX30, I jumped to the Lumix S9, and let me tell you guys, off the rip, it was definitely a learning curve, learning the whole Panasonic Lumix ecosystem. So, jumping into it was a little bit of a learning curve, but this little beast packs a punch. Some of the top high-end features of this little camera, at least for me, is obviously the full frame capabilities, open gate. As far as like the non-viewfinder and all that, I don't really use this camera for pictures, although I am gonna start not heavy on the pictures, but mainly I do video. But lately I've been doing a lot of video, so I haven't really tested out the photo images on this camera. But I've seen somebody that has, and man, you're gonna get some really sick ass pictures when it comes to the Lumix S9. So again, you're gonna get video and pictures coming from this little pocket beast. Now, one of the experience I've had, obviously from the rip as well, is coming from the FX30, which is a cinema styled camera, a little bit of a larger body, more hefty. You know, coming from that to a smaller form factor, only having one body, it kind of sometimes makes me want to jump into a bigger bodied camera, just because I want to be able to completely rig it out, super beastie style, obviously full-blown monitor, you know, you guys already know, like a completely rigged out setup, which I am. I will be jumping into something bigger in the future, not at the moment. For right now, I kind of just want to fully outperform the little Lumix S9. I haven't reached a cap when it comes to, you know, this little beast of a camera. So far, it's been serving me super justice when it comes to all my projects. And one of the dopest things is the small form factor is going to get you places that your bigger bodied setup is not going to be able to get you. So let's say sometimes, you know, you want to grab your camera, you want to go out and shoot. Maybe you don't want to have that bigger bodied setup, heavier. You want something small form factor that is still gonna, you know, it's still gonna produce and give you that quality that you need and get, you know, some of the stuff and work done that you need to get. This is where the Lumix S9 really stands out when it comes to that small form factor, by giving you that same nice image quality and features that you might still have with a larger bodied camera. Now, as far as the LUT feature, there's a feature on here, what is it called? Recording file format MP4 Lite, which lets you pretty much auto grade straight from the camera and pretty much transfer it to your iPhone, through Instagram, or whatever the case may be. I haven't really encountered or tried that out. I haven't had the need to, but it's kind of cool that it's there in case I do need it. So again, this S9 is mainly target for a little content sort of creator machine type of camera, which again, it is going to deliver no matter what. So lately I've been rocking it with the 18-40 kit. When I want to get a little bit more of that wide angle established shot, then I switch over to a 50mm 1.8. Those are the two only current lenses I have at the moment. I am looking into getting maybe a zoom, but I'm kind of want to not jump into a zoom, because if I get a zoom, that zoom is going to stay on my lens, on my camera. I know that for a fact. So I think I kind of want to get maybe a 35mm 1.8 or 1.4. I don't know what's available out there, but that's kind of the next focal length that I want to jump into. Now, kind of a couple things that I do miss from the FX30 is the fact that I don't have the dual SD card slot option on this little camera, but I mean, I always carry extra SD cards with me, so all I gotta do is pretty much turn off and swap it. Same thing with batteries. I carry a couple batteries with me, more than one, so once the battery dies, all I gotta do is pretty much swap, and bang bang, I am ready to keep on with the actual project. But other than that, from the quality to the open gate to the MP4 Lite, which I haven't really used that much or at all. I've tried it, but I haven't really used it in a certain scenario that I say that I take full advantage of it, because I really have not had the opportunity to kind of do so, if that makes sense. But the quality that this little camera can produce is super sick. I get so many compliments in regards to the quality that this little camera produces. They really cannot believe that that quality is coming from this little ass camera. I mean, don't let the little camera fool you, because it definitely packs a punch. So with that being said, just kind of wanted to give you guys my thoughts on the Lumix S9. I do have it with a small little grip cage that I think I already made a video on. So that grip is definitely a must, because the design of the actual camera, I think it lacks grip. So that little cage that adds grip is definitely a must when it comes to the Lumix S9. Now as far as the build quality, yeah, it's not, I wouldn't say it feels on the premium side. I mean, although it does look nice, it does feel nice in the hand, but obviously it could be a little bit better. It's not, I believe it's not all purpose weather sealed as well. So I'm actually going to be shooting something in Glamis pretty soon, so I definitely need to see what I do in regards to what type of body I'm going to take with me out there, because the last thing I want is for me to mess up the Lumix S9. But we're going to see how that plays out. But other than that, I'm loving the way this little camera performs. Some of the projects that I've shot have been super incredible as far as the quality, the small form factor. So I really have nothing to complain. I have not had any type of overheating issues or anything like that. The LUT feature, I only use the LUT feature to kind of get a good idea of my exposure. Mainly I shoot in vlog, so I don't really bake the LUT into the final image, because once that's done, that's it. There's really no going back. That's what you're gonna get, and that's what you're gonna have to kind of work with. So I like to record in log, throw it in my editor, and I like to mess with the color myself. So mainly I shoot in vlog, but I do use the LUT feature to kind of have an image of a visual, to kind of know if my exposure is on point when it comes to that specific LUT that I'm gonna use. Or, you know, some of them are darker, so, you know what I mean? So you guys kind of get the point. But other than that, I really don't use the LUT feature and bake it into my image, but that's a whole nother video. So those are just my thoughts on the Lumix S9. If you have one or thinking about getting one, let me know in the comments below. Looking to pull the trigger on a 35mm soon, but nonetheless, any questions or anything, leave them in the comments. Subscribe, hit the like button, follow me on Instagram, link below. Catch you guys on the next one. Later.